Netflix is bringing the heat to the coldest months of the year. Loads of new shows and movies are hitting the service in February, including the highly anticipated 8-episode Avatar: The Last Airbender series. The streamer will also offer a wide array of acquired films, including 2023 Best Picture winner Everything Everywhere All at Once, the critically acclaimed comedy Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, and Baz Luhrmann's adaptation of The Great Gatsby. Nancy Meyers fans can enjoy the 2003 rom-com Something's Gotta Give, featuring an all-star cast led by Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. In the meantime, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Netflix is gearing up for the release of the live-action adaptation of the popular Nickelodeon animated series, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Scheduled for February 22nd, 2024, fans are eagerly awaiting the debut. As for the synopsis, the four nations of the world once lived in harmony, with the Avatar, master of all four elements, keeping peace between them. But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked and wiped out the air nomads, the first step taken by the firebenders towards conquering the world. Avatar: The Last Airbender follows a young air nomad named Aang as he reawakens to a world ravaged by war. Together with his newfound friends Sokka and Katara, he embarks on an action-packed quest to take his rightful place as the next Avatar. The first and second seasons of the hit thriller series The Tourist, starring Jamie Dornan and Danielle McDonald, will shift to Netflix starting next February. The Australia-set first season of The Tourist sees Dornan portray a man who, after an epic car chase in the outback, wakes up in a hospital with no idea who he is. He is forced on a brutal and often funny journey of self-discovery while trying to stay one step ahead of the people trying to kill him. Season 2 shifts the action to Ireland, where Dornan's Elliot and Chambers are trying to rediscover Elliot's roots. But they soon find themselves in the crosshairs of a rivalry between two dangerous families. Shalom Brunfranklin and Greg Larson are co-stars alongside Dornan and McDonald. Code 8 Part 2 picks up after the events of the first movie, which introduced a gritty world where 4% of the population is born with supernatural abilities. Instead of being loved as superheroes, these power-enabled people face discrimination and live in poverty, often resorting to crime. Connor Reed, a power-enabled young man, was lured into the lucrative criminal world by Garrett, who helped Connor sharpen his powers in order to execute a series of crimes on behalf of a drug kingpin, while a militarized police unit hunted them down. The sequel, EW Has Learned, is a different story entirely from what would have been the Kibi spin-off. We now find Connor working as a janitor as he attempts to distance himself from Garrett. But when a 14-year-old named Pop is targeted by corrupt police officers after investigating the wrongful death of her brother, Connor is forced to re-team with Garrett, the person who destroyed his life, to help the young girl. Mea Culpa, 2024. The one and only Tyler Perry serves as writer, director, and producer of the movie. Mea Culpa also stars Trevante Rhodes as Sire. Kelly Rowland, who is a former member of one of the world's best-selling girl groups, Destiny's Child, stars in the leading role of Maya Harper. The movie follows when criminal defense attorney Maya Harper takes on the murder case of artist Sire Malloy. The truth isn't as obvious as it seems. While she tries to determine the innocence or guilt of her cagey yet seductive client, it is uncovered that everyone is guilty of something. Tyler Perry's Mea Culpa explores what happens when burning desire takes hold and things get hot and dangerous. All 3 seasons of the martial arts and fan-beloved series Warrior will arrive on Netflix on February 16, 2024. A New Home, based on an original concept by Bruce Lee, Warrior premiered on Cinemax in 2019 and continued its 3rd season on Max. After the finale in August, Netflix picked up all 3 seasons and is expected to debut them in February. Set in 1870 San Francisco, Warrior follows the story of Assam during the historical Tong Wars as he arrives in Chinatown, San Francisco in search of his lost sister Mai Ling, Diane Dong. As the U.S. government clamps down on illegal migration and persecution of Chinese immigrants, Assam finds himself torn between his loyalty to the Hop Wei Tong and his brutal, conniving sister Mai Ling. Orion and the Dark. Orion seems a lot like your average elementary school kid, shy, unassuming, harboring a secret crush. But underneath his seemingly normal exterior, Orion is a ball of adolescent anxiety, completely consumed by irrational fears of bees, dogs, the ocean, cell phone waves, murderous gutter clowns, even falling off a cliff. But of all his fears, the thing he's the most afraid of is what he confronts on a nightly basis: the dark.
Isn't that obvious?
So when the literal embodiment of his worst fear pays a visit, Dark whisks Orion away on a roller coaster ride around the world to prove there is nothing to be afraid of in the night. As the unlikely pair grow closer, Orion must decide if he can learn to accept the unknown, to stop letting fear control his life, and finally embrace the joy of living.
I'm immortal, by the way.
One Day. Romantic British series about 2 graduates who agree to go their separate ways but meet every year thereafter. 15 years after David Nichols first wrote One Day, the story will get a new life as a limited series. As readers know, that story follows best friends Emma Morley and Dexter Mayhew, catching up with them on the same day each year as they grow up and consistently find new ways to pretend they're not madly in love with each other.
知道台湾有70%以上的人不幸福吗？好险我出生在一个充满爱的家庭。
Ever been?
Roar! I'd know that roar anywhere.
Roar! Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Sure about that?
Monk.
It's me. That's your doppelganger. Everybody's got one.
Who says that?
It's a blank.
You just don't advertise it, but it's in you.
Here's to you, Mr. Monk.
That's a good name for him, by the way.
You've changed our lives, and you will be missed.
Ele tirou a vida do meu único filho. Some com esse bebê. Para sempre.
Preciso da sua ajuda. O nome dela é Luz.
Você será forte e corajosa.
Zorra, te la tiras y pides un aumento.
Patriarcal. ¿Qué soy, mi grupis? Es que nos hemos deconstruido, pero tenemos muchas dudas. ¿Qué conmigo?
Ya estamos con los anillos.
Ya no sabemos ni quiénes somos ni qué nos gusta.
Uzun sürer miydi senin bitirmen?
Kitapta yazılan şey gerçek çıktı.
Sonunda sizi yüzleştirdim.
Is now a complete different investigation.
I was terrified.
I've got to catch this person, but I can't find her.
I was trying to find a pattern in the chaos. I found something that was missed by the original investigators.
Congratulations. You almost killed your wife.
Nossa Senhora da Cabeça. Espalhar esse benefício sobre nós.
Good morning, princess.
Excuse me, sorry, guys. Could you point me to Kirk's office?
Was that a...
I know.
Who is he again?
That's Nick Russell.
He's New York's most eligible bachelor.
He's a war reporter.
And he saved an actual orphan from an actual burning building.
Was it burning?
It's okay to record this?
Of course. I'm happy to tell you what we do here. The thing is, people with broken hearts are often against the idea of seeing a therapist about it.
Ini suatu itu yang kemarin bikin heboh. Itu terlalu hacep menurut gua.
Kenapa?
Ya investor udah vote dan semua setuju lu keluar.
โอกาสที่จะได้เป็นผู้ชนะและแต่งงานกับ The Gentleman และมีชีวิตที่สวยงามสมบูรณ์แบบ
คุณซันตัวจริงนี่หล่อกว่าในทีวีเยอะเลยนะคะ ฉันต้องผ่านเข้ารอบให้ได้ ช่วยเลือกฉันหน่อยได้ไหมคะ
ไม่ได้หรอ
How was your day?
I bailed you out last week.
We ain't got no chicken for you.
The first atomic bomb. The grand prize is 100,000 euros.
One of the best I've ever known.
Some bad things happen to you. Now you want to go kill terrorists, am I right?
Out there, it's about the mission, not about you.
No matter what you hear,
What was that?
There's something down there.
That's right.
No, I really mean it.
I really mean it too.
Your name? Queen Elizabeth.
she changed her appearance.
I like this. Oh.
And what do you do after you attack?
I never stop attacking.
I promised my crew a long time ago I'd keep them alive.
I was afraid you were dead. Where's the rest of 3rd Platoon?
Outing, big baby boo. We'll try this on. Yeah. Oh, you feeling it yet? Yeah, you wouldn't hurt a one-legged.
Oh, you will do. You will do. You will do.
What did you want before Miami?
I just wanted to escape my life.
Let's go. Mary, stop. Everyone knows you're not supposed to go into the woods on misty days. I found it in the woods.
The witch's flower. They only bloom once every 7 years.